Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is August 10th. It is a Tuesday. Welcome to a Dollar Tree Tuesday. I am so excited to go into my classroom tomorrow. So I'm hitting up the Dollar Tree, just looking for some school supplies, browsing the snacks, the usual. Also, Walmart has so much Halloween stuff out right now, which is insane. We have like pajamas and socks and t-shirts. They have like candy corn. So it's coming. So I'm just interested to see what Dollar Tree has. It's not coming to me right now what my Halloween like sensory bins were, but I'd like to switch it up a little bit compared to last year, maybe even do several, because I mean, knowing me, I probably did the same bin for like 3 weeks straight, so maybe do like a week and a half of a new bin. Also, like last year was just like such a blur because we were virtual, so I know I don't have a Christmas sensory bin at all really, because I did that with 2 individual girls and I let them take everything home because I just did it for 2. So yes, have to look for some new things for centered around like winter holidays, not just like Christmas specific. Those 2 girls did celebrate Christmas. So we're here at the Dollar Tree. I worked 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., which means an extra hour of work, which means, of course, that I went to Starbucks. If you're new here, I've made the decision for my well-being and my wallet that if I want to go to Starbucks after work, which is like practically every day that I want to so bad, that I have to work an extra hour. So that kind of like deters me from really wanting to go to Starbucks. Do I really want to work another hour? Or do I really want that coffee, or should I just go home and make my own? Today, the venti iced white chocolate mocha won, and I was thirsty, so I got a pink drink too. Enough chatting. Let's go inside. Some colored Sharpies. I like that pink color, but I already own it, of course. Looks like a lot of the same stuff that we saw before. I would buy 2 more of the blue trays, but I don't need them, so it's okay that they don't have them. Those gold ones are cute though. Harvest. Interesting. These are so popular for sensory bins. You just cut them into smaller pieces. I'm gonna get a bunch. Woo, Halloween already. I'm not gonna get this now, but I feel like I'm gonna regret it that if I don't. But I feel like this could come off and it could be like a hazard, but it's also so cool. That's pretty cool. Molded Make Woody. Monsters Inc. Minions. Sardines. Hey Arnold, oh my, throwback. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind. So while I don't personally do the desk fairies, these are made out of plastic, and for me, like, these would be perfect for the people that do desk fairies. It's like one of the higher rewards to like get them a little terrarium. My Dollar Tree certainly has enough of them. These actually gave me an idea for what I'm doing to store my students' money this year. It's basically fake money that they earn for doing their work. And I'll show you tomorrow my Amazon version of this. If you ever do painting with your class, these are so nice. But like this one, maybe not a good example, but like just to keep all your paints separate. I use the butterfly ones. Like, you know, it's gotta be a good book restock day when it looks like that. What can we find? Lots of storage choices. These are cute. Some new little makeup bags. Not seeing anything new makeup wise. So these ped socks, a 2-pack of these is like $7 at Walmart. Now of course these are all just for 5 to 10 and I need the 8 to 12. Such a good deal though, if you don't mind the blue and the green. Never had this before, but I love these from TJ Fridays. Yeah, maybe I should have got a card. This is a bit out of control. And I'm sure this isn't a shock to anyone that we are in a drive-through line for food because I don't want to cook for myself. Nope, not shocked at all. My friends tease me about how many fancy drinks I always am drinking whenever I'm with them, and yeah, it's true. Can't even deny it. I'm gonna go upstairs to my apartment, eat my food, and then I'll show you guys everything I got at the Dollar Tree today. Hello friends, it is much later, it's dark out, but I have the overhead light on, so I think it'll be okay to show you guys what I got at Dollar Tree. There's a little shadow on my face, but I don't think that's something I can help, so we'll just ignore it. So, first bag from Dollar Tree is, I think, tubing? Yeah, so one more thing. So I got 2 things of green, 2 things of purple, 2 things of orange, and then 2 things of the black tubing. For my sensory bins, I have 4 bins that I use regularly because historically I only have groups of 4. I use them as like early finisher bins or for younger students that are working on like fine motor tasks. The younger kids enjoy stringing things, putting them in the correct container, organizing by color, organizing biggest to smallest. Sometimes they'll do categories and sometimes they're just playing with it, feeling the rice or the tubing, just interacting with the objects in it. So I change them out seasonally, but I'd love to eventually have a good stockpile that I could change it out weekly, so then it's not a lot of work on my part. It's just like getting the correct stuff and putting it in the bin. Whereas right now I probably have enough to do maybe like 15 weeks of the school year. Eventually in the future, I would like to always have like an organized list. So first week of school, I have this bin. Second week of school, we do like fire trucks and ambulance. Third week of school is like apples. And so every single year the bin is the same, and I just have to gather the materials at the end of the week so that every year it's the same. If it's week 3, I'm doing this thing, and I just have to grab that bin and do it. And then I got some Titty Grahams. These are the birthday cake flavor. Last time I got the chocolate chip and the honey. Chocolate chip was definitely better than the honey. So this is all birthday cakes. I'm hoping they'll be good. I'll bring them tomorrow for my classroom setup. So tubing. And then I got 2 of these little glittery polka dotted pumpkins. They're a pretty bright orange. I don't know if it's showing up very well on camera. And then the books that I got, which I'm so excited about. So I ended up getting 4 books. There were a couple more that if I taught like middle school I would have picked up, but they were definitely geared towards middle schoolers and not like 4th or 5th graders. And I do have some 4th and 5th graders that are reading on level. I just help them in other ways. So I do like to have a really big range of books in my room, from pre-A readers all the way up to that 5th grade level Z. So this is so exciting. It's a book about emotions, Bear's first day of school, spin the wheel. So Bear is still asleep in bed, but he has to wake up now. It's time to go to school. It's his first day. He doesn't want to wake up. He is upset with his mom. What makes you feel upset? Does he look upset? That could be an upset face. So then the kid talks about like what made them upset about the first day of school. I'm envisioning this for some of my friends that come to school, not even the first day of school, but the first week of school, where they don't want to be there. This will be really good for my kindergarten and first graders, and I'm excited to add it to my beginning of the school year book collection. And even if it's not a book that I use that year for a kindergartner or a first grader, I can just have it in the selection that kids can use to read to themselves, because come on, this is fun. And then I got this book, Maribel in the Book of Fate. I didn't have a good connection, so I couldn't look it up in the store, but basically it's about like wild dragons, queens, kings, like just your typical fantasy book. I think it'll be about 4th, 5th grade level. I don't know. I enjoy reading books like this just as much as the kids do. I have other books in this series that I've gotten before, but this is a new one. This is 50 Things You Really Need to Know About Big Beasts. So I wouldn't call an ostrich a big beast, but there you go. I guess they're a big animal in Africa. Lions, they're pretty big. Anacondas, yuck, gross. And then I also grabbed this book. It's called The Scarlet Dragon. It's just a picture book. One of my library categories, I believe, is dragons and mythical creatures, something along the lines of that. I guess you'll have to wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow's my library day of my classroom. I'm so excited. And then this one is The Festival of Sugar Ridge. Basically just some cupcakes having a good time. It reminded me of Wreck-It Ralph when he goes to that like sugar lollipop land and he meets that girl that has the candy stuck in her hair. Can't remember what her name is. If you know what her name is, comment down below. So that is our book selection. Honestly, I'll probably read this tonight. It's only 296 pages, so that's definitely doable. And then also for my sensory bin, I forgot to mention these. I got 4 orange spiders and 4 purple spiders. And then my last bag, I think, is mostly snacks. And the bag is wet because there's a drink in here. It is the Hint Water in Peach. I've never tried the peach flavor, so I'm interested to try it. I'm gonna bring it tomorrow to school with me. My receipt is all wet. Technically, I could get some of this back from the parent-teacher organization at our school, but when I'm doing things for the PTO, I like to use things that are consumables. So things that I'll be like writing the kids' names on it, or like it's a candy item or something like they can take home as like a gift or something. Whereas like this mesh tubing, if I ever move, which I never want to, I love my school, I could just take all of my stuff with. So I didn't use my PTO money, but I will use it eventually, just not on this stuff. It's kind of just my own personal preference because I put so much time into all of this stuff. I want to be able to take it with me if I have to ever leave, which I never want to leave. And then, yeah, snackies. Potato skins. Honestly, I thought I was going to eat these tonight, but the Arby's was a lot more filling than I thought it was going to be. And then I got some pretzel chips for tomorrow. I don't really know what time I'm leaving, but I'm assuming it'll be either right after lunch or it'll be before lunch, and I won't have made a lunch and I won't want to pack a lunch because I'm me and I don't like packing a lunch. If you like classroom videos, make sure you come back tomorrow. I'll be in my classroom from whatever time I wake up till I get hungry for dinner. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you're here because you love Cheyenne, hi! She's grumpy at me because there's no sun, but beggars can't be choosers. See you guys in the next one.